All right, so I transformed this design (2014) Caprice Cop console, which weighs about 1,000 pounds, to this design. So I copied the edge in the front. My wires are going to come in through there into this compartment. I have a regular accessory outlet here, and I have two USB 5 volt 5 amp 5 volt 2.1 amps. Okay, so now I have this compartment here to throw junk in, you know, junk, and I have this other compartment to throw a lot of junk in. So hinges here. This is I think redwood or something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna sand it down, and I'm gonna have it all recovered, professionally recovered, or covered, not recovered, covered, and maybe black vinyl or something like that. So this is I didn't like what was on the market. I wanted something that fit exactly what I wanted, and this is it. Now, I did keep the base that the Cop console sits on. I did keep that base. I made it a lot easier for the mounting. So the bracket is going to slide up through here, also through this slot. They're going to slide up through there. They're going to come on. I'm going to grab it on here with two carriage bolts. Then the same thing back here, two carriage bolts. So that made everything a lot easier, because I didn't have to worry about how I'm going to mount it. Cup holders here. What I don't like about the cup holders is that they're a little shallow. So what I might do is I might do something like this. Come up from the bottom. Not 100% sure what I'm going to do with this yet. For today, it's probably going to stay like this. I mean, this gives me a little better. It doesn't let the cups tilt so much, because that's what worries me. You have the controls right over here. I don't want the cup to tilt over and land on the controls, you know, the beverage. So you know, but that's that for now. Worst case scenario, I'll get two separate cup holders, and I make a new top piece here. Let's see what else we got. Like I said, this is my junk box. I was thinking of separating it or leaving it one complete, you know, bucket in there. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do with it yet. I think the hardest part is gonna be finishing off the inside, especially being I believe this is PVC board. So I think that'll make it difficult for painting and anything sticking to it. I gotta really figure that out. Worst case scenario, I'll fabricate another one out of wood. So, but at least I have my template to work off of. I used a lot of pieces here. You see the multiple cuts and stuff. That was because I wasn't sure how I was gonna attack the brackets. So what I did was I wanted to get the box done first, my general shape. So I put a piece of board there, a piece there, and then I filled in the middle. So I put a piece here, and then I did the same thing. Actually, this is a better way of looking at it. So when I first started, I had my dimensions. So because I wasn't sure how I was gonna address the brackets coming up, what I did was I made the small pieces first, small piece, and once I had my box shaped, then I figured, okay, this is how I'm gonna address the rest of it. So this is pretty much it. Who knows, I might just keep it, wrap it. Once it's wrapped, you know, it'll look like a $500 console, because that's what the vinyl does. The vinyl with a little bit of the cushion they put on it makes all the difference in the world. I went with wood here. I wanted to have some weight so it doesn't, you know, stay up on me or whatever. It is really snug against the seats. Think about this for a second. The bracket is here, and that goes on the inside. That goes in here. So I just added, I believe it was ½ inch. Well, no, because you deduct what this is. Anyway, I just added a whole lot of thickness towards the seats. So it was this thick before, now it's like that. So that made a big difference. What I did do is I did use this sort of like a template to make it. So you see here, this line sort of matches this line over here, sort of matches. Again, I went across, and then as far as the height, I used this to determine the height. I was pretty comfortable with this height with it in the car. I figured I wanted the whole thing to be that tall. Then with the padding, I'll probably put a little extra padding here. That'll bring it up just enough to where it'll be a really comfortable armrest. Now, the base was maybe about this much longer than the console. So I figured I might as well cover the whole base, go into the passenger compartment in the back, which what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna do 2 flip down cup holders for the back passengers. And then depending on once I get the flip down cup holders, depending on where they end up at, I'll probably put 2 USB or 2 power plugs right here, so that they can have a charging port back there for my kids. That'll keep everybody happy and nobody fighting for chargers. So that's pretty much that. I'm still undecided on, I guess, on the hinges. I might move them in a little bit. The problem with moving them in is that then I have to do something with this board here. Maybe have to double up. And of course the phone rings in the middle of the video. I probably have to double up on this board, or maybe switch this board out for a piece of wood board. That way it'll be a little stronger, it'll grab better, and it'll hold the weight of the cup holders, to be determined. At least I had the basic layout, and it'll be a lot easier for me to just take this apart, copy the pieces, and put another one together. So that's you know, that's why I'm not worried about anything else I need to do here. So yeah, I might push the hinges in. This was, you know, outside in 40-degree weather today, windy and freezing my butt off, but I had to have a console, and I had to have the USB plugs or the chargers. So the wiring is going to come up through there. The other thing is, with this big opening, I could get in here and, you know, put my carriage bolts from the inside in. I could get in there and tighten them up. Same thing back here. You see the shape there. Maybe this I have to trim a little bit. So my bolts are going to come in right there. So I haven't tried to put the bolts on yet, but I'm sure that something's going to kick my butt at some point. All right, fellas, there you go. Cup holders and another 2 chargers, and some vinyl wrap, some padding, and it'll look like a big dollar unit. I was also talking it over with the boss, considering maybe cutting this here down a little bit to give it some kind of shape, maybe round it off or something, so it won't be such a square, big giant square box or rectangle box. So, you know, maybe put a curve on this. I'm not sure yet what's gonna happen. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.